Hey guys, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to my final video of the month of February, February 29th, 2020. Yeah, the last time this is going to happen for 4 years. For my final film that I'm reviewing this month, where it just came from Netflix month, it's a 2017 comedy that I saw a couple of days ago with my sister. And it's a sequel, a kind of a standalone sequel to Big Fat Liar. This is the sequel, bigger, fatter liar. Yeah, this has a completely different cast, but they do different things in it, and it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought this movie was gonna be horrendous, but let me get to the premise quick, so because I gotta leave later. It's a new day. Oh yes. Okay, bigger, fatter liar. Kevin, a young tech genius, uses his smarts to slack off and create video games. When he realizes a major game executive has stolen his idea, and Kevin and his best friend Becca set out to get revenge. It's basically, if you took the first movie instead of a script for a movie, it's a kind of an app for a video game, a mobile game called Big Fat Liar. So that's the only connection it has to the first film, but it's still very funny. Like, I think the cast really delivers in this movie. You have Barry Bostwick as the old game executive who cracks me up in this movie. There's a scene like halfway through the movie where he's painted white, like, you know how in the first movie Paul Giamatti was painted blue. Here he's painted white, and he looks like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. He's like white and he has purple hair, but I'm like, it's close enough. And he's funny. There's a scene he eats a ghost pepper and he is like, and then he's like drinking waters and drinking mayonnaise, and it's crazy. You also have Ricky Garcia. He was in a Nickelodeon show or Disney Channel show. Yeah, I think it was in Best Friends Whenever. He did a good job. Like, I think he was better than Frankie Muniz in the first film. Yeah, he was Naldo Montoya Reddy in Best Friends Whenever. He's a pretty decent actor. He's only like 20 something, so he's in his early 20s. He's pretty decent. And you have Jodelle Furland. You've seen her in a lot of films. She was in Twilight Eclipse and a bunch of other stuff. Home Alone 5. Yeah, she's very cute. This is her. She was his best friend. She has some really nice outfits in the movie. That's her. Cute Canadian chick, very very beautiful. Has some nice hair, a beautiful face. Good actress. You also have who else you have? You have Fiona Vroom. I'm not kidding, guys. If you've seen the movie It, whether it's the '90s version, the 2017 version, or the sequel last year, her name is Pennywise. The whole time I'm like, I don't know if that was supposed to be a joke or like a knock on it because it came out in the exact same year as the 2017 movie. I'm like, that's one of the creepiest names I've ever seen for a girl. I'm like, her name should have just been Penny. The fact that they added the Y's, I'm like, I'm thinking of the clown from It, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of on the nose. Writers. You also have Kevin O'Grady. He plays a Russian Ivan. He's one of the cab driver that wants revenge on Larry Wolf, who's the Barry Bostwick, because he cheated him out of his ideas. And look at the premise here. It's a older man that steals an idea from someone else. Does that sound familiar? Yeah. The Force Awakens? Yeah, they did the exact same thing. They took this, the original Star Wars, and remade it with the same idea. Just let's do the same thing again, but with a bigger budget and with people that don't work. This movie is not a remake of the first movie. It does its own thing. It doesn't have beat for beat the same dialogue. The jokes are different. I think it's just as funny as the first one. I was expecting this to be horrendous. I was going to say, oh, a Big Fat Liar sequel on Netflix. This is going to be awful. But it's not as bad as Baby Geniuses 2 or Son of the Mask. It's not that. It doesn't have horrendous CGI. It's not like it's not the same tired jokes I've seen in other movies. It's a very fast paced movie. It's about 90 minutes long. It's an hour and excuse me, I just got up. An hour and 34 minutes. It goes by real quick. It's less than 90 minutes with the end credits. And I think it's very funny. If you have Netflix and you've seen the first movie, this is a nice companion piece, even though it's completely standalone. There's no actors from the first movie in this movie, but I think Barry Bostwick is still very very funny. He's very talented in the movie. Um, he just gets on your nerves after a while with the kids because he's like, Yeah, I'm not going to give you your idea back. It's my idea. I'm going to give this to the game executives and make a fortune. I'm like, but the kid, Ricky Garcia, he's the one that has the idea to fix the game when it's broken. Because you know how hard it is to develop games nowadays. Uh, Fallout 76. But yeah, the film, if you've never seen it before, I think it's worth a watch. Karen Holness is in the movie. She's Miss Walker. You've seen her. If you've seen Hallmark Channel or Lifetime, she's been in a lot of Canadian productions. She's good in it, and the parents are not in the film that much. Kevin Shepard, Ricky Garcia's parents, they're not in the film that much. They just punish him, saying you can with no TV, no phone, no internet, no this, because a teenager at the time that would be like hell for them. But yeah, this movie I actually enjoyed it. I got some laughs out of it. You probably never heard of it, but hey, I'm back on YouTube. I'm finally, I took a break. I needed a long break. I was very stressed out and I just needed some time to heal. And this movie, yeah, it was the right medicine for me. After a long winter, I'm glad the winter's over in a few weeks. And a good laugh is all I need. This is the poster of the movie. Yeah. If I found this at a Dollar Tree, I would buy it. There's Barry Bostwick. I told you he looks like the Joker, just with a little bit different makeup, like black lipstick. But he did a good job for someone in the '70s. See, old people can act. J.J. Abrams, Ryan Johnson. You don't have to make them useless. They can be very funny. But yeah, this movie, if you watch it once, it's worth at least one watch, at least a rental or watching it on Netflix. It's a fun time. It's not horrible, trust me. I've seen horrible guys. Take a look at the reviews I've done on YouTube over the past 7 years. Lots of horrible shit, especially sequels, direct-to-video sequels, or just theatrically released sequels to great movies. But this isn't one of those bad sequels. It's actually overlooked, and I would recommend it at least once. If you don't like it, it's fine. It's not. It's a kids movie. There's not going to be anything deep here. It's a PG movie from the late 2010s, so you get what you pay for. But it's worth a watch. I don't think it's horrible. But anyway, guy, that's my last reviews for 2000 for February 2020. I'm going out today. It's the 29th. This day won't happen again until 2024. So take care out there. Stay home. If you're sick, just see some movies, watch some shows, and I can't wait for spring, guys. March is going to be movies that you've never heard of month. So a lot of the movies I see review here, either you've never heard of them, or they're films that came out that you've never seen because apparently there's a lot of films with actors that people have never seen. I'm like, they were in that? I've never heard of it. Well, that's going to be most of March 2020 movies you've never heard of. So you will not be seeing anything that came out this year on the list unless it's something on Netflix that you've never heard of. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching all my videos in February. Take care, and I'll see you guys in March. Take it easy.